This story is about people, land, flavors, fragrances, and rhythms. It is composed of multiple stories. Colombia, my country of origin, has a rich diversity of landscapes. There are the mountains where the smell of coffee circulates from the planting farms to several of the main cities. The Amazon jungle, home of multiple indigenous groups. The plains, where llaneros, people in this region, raise cattle and dance joropo, and the two coasts. This story describes my trips around the two coasts. The region where I was born in Colombia is a valley with never-ending, uninterrupted sugarcane plantations. The smell of sweet panela, blocks of brown sugar, seems to meld with the joyful character of Bayunos, people in this region, who love dancing salsa music. There, I lived for a short time as a child in Cali, a main city, home of many African descendants spread along the Colombian Pacific coast. I used to travel to Buenaventura, Colombia's biggest port in the Pacific, and enjoy the beaches where the dark color of the ocean water and sand creates this dramatic and beautiful contrast of serenity and excitement. As an adult, I traveled along the Atlantic coast. Once, I embarked in a 24-hour bus trip from Bogota, the capital of Colombia, to Santa Marta. There, the water of the ocean takes this bluish and greenish tone, and the beach sand is light yellow. It is more the stereotypical and commercial kind of scenery for vacations to the beach. I enjoy my trip as I heard the rhythm of vallenato music, a kind of typical tropical Colombian rhythm full of romance in its words. I ate arepa de huevo and heard stories about how the walls of Cartagena City were built to protect it from the attack of pirates. Years later, I returned to this coast to travel farther to the north, to La Guajira. By bus and car, I traveled to the desert land of the Wayuu tribe, one of the indigenous groups, as they transported their food, cattle, and home supplies. In the desert, I also saw the remote, isolated, and rustic rancherias, the homes of the Wayuu. Finally, the greatest reward of that exhausting trip, I reached my destination, El Cabo de la Vela, where laying on a hammock, I contemplated for hours the magnificent intersection of the desert and the seashore by the Pacific Ocean.